Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on the Super Nintendo. Cannot play a game without using the Yellow Ranger, so here she is, the ultimate Yellow Ranger. Oh, they put in the flip. Like one she did on TV, that's pretty sweet. As I told you in the video of the Power Rangers the movie, in real life she died at a way too young age due to a car accident. It's really sad, but I guess in a way, with the hardcore Power Ranger fans, she will always be remembered, and the same goes with other famous people, although it doesn't help with the loss, but it's good that people will always think of you, I guess. And we'll also be so lucky that we do something in our lives, you know, that people remember you by, but never know, I guess that's up to you. I hope I will do something significant once, or more. But anyway, we're fighting in a cave, so yay! Let's not get too sad because we're in a fun game. Oop, little meat. Those green ones were the knife throwers, I think. Oh, and if you guys are wondering, how come you have 2 lives now and you didn't have any before? Well, that's because, just like last video, I had to re-record a bit again. Because the saving option on this ROM is not working as it should. And when I enter the passwords, I just get 2 lives again, so I don't know, lucky me I guess. Because usually I would do a short game, you know, like this, in one sit through, but too many appointments, can't do it. So let's break this itty bitty little game in 3 different recordings. But it's not bad because it's fun to play, so I'll make time as much as I can. So many games, so little hours in the day. Ah, see, I remember this level, at least the part that's coming after this part, with the giant ass Death Star laser thing you need to dodge. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Really? Still alive? Okay, there we go. Did you just throw a knife at me? Bastard. There's no way to treat a lady. And when I was a kid, I made my own Power Rangers. They were called Power Rangers Wolfpack or something like that. And all the Zords were wolves, but every Zord had his own special ability. The pink Zord could, you know, transform into an airship. And the blue one was a mobile base. The red one was like this terrain vehicle. They were all wolves, but they could, besides transforming into a giant Zord, they could also individually transform into unique vehicles. but my Power Ranger story was a little darker than one on TV, because in the end of, I guess what you would call the second season, because then they always changed out Rangers, my Power Rangers got caught by the enemy, and they were stripped from the powers by a special beam, a special creature, the power to take away the powers. And if they got hit one time, the powers would slowly fade, but if it were hit the second time, they would completely disappear. You know, not only their powers, but their life spirit, or whatever you would call it. And at the storyline that the Red Ranger sacrificed himself to save the Pink Ranger because love interest, and he got faded away. The other Rangers were hit once, except for the Pink Ranger, because he took the double hit for her. So the only full Ranger that was left was the Pink Ranger. And the other Rangers had to go to tests and things and that kind of stuff in order to unlock new powers for the next generation of Rangers. But the Pink Ranger stayed on, you know, as a coach. And remained heartbroken because of the Red Ranger's sacrifice. But then, later on in my storyline, the new generation of Power Rangers got into some serious trouble. And they were frozen, as well were their Zords. And then, some galactic beam interfered, because those enemies were from that planet as well. And they revived the Green Ranger power, only in a new form. And they had to choose a Ranger that was no longer on Earth. So they chose, you've guessed it, the Red Ranger from back in the first storyline I made. So he came back as a new Ultimate Green Ranger, with a new version of the Dragon Sword as well. And the flute, of course, with an epic music. And he joined the team. So it was a little bit a mixed team of an ultimate boosted up Green Ranger, Pink Ranger from a previous team, and of course the 5 new Rangers. But that was cool about it, you know. Fusion of different storylines. I was like that. I always made complex storylines when I was a kid. I drew and wrote a lot of TV-based series. I also created my own figures. It's always fun. Oh look, now we're at the Super Beam. You know, sometimes I would just wish that they would allow fans to make series or episodes. Or at least, do write-ins, and if somebody got selected, they wouldn't even have to pay that person. It would just be an honor if your story got selected and actually was made into an episode. Not just for Power Rangers, but like WWE storylines or maybe other series. I mean, the fans do have good ideas, and I know that not always everything can be done, what the fans want, but it would be fun to do it that way. Super Beam. There we go. Looks like we're in the Technodrome or something. Alright, let's take this sword-fighting ninja warrior dude out. Okay, how about a not step under the bombs? Never listen to myself. Like I said, let's take out this sword-fighting ninja dude. Not get hit by his bombs. See, we're doing a lot better now. Don't you be throwing stuff at me, man. That was lucky. It's my super attack, baby. Can't actually see if it does damage or not, but I guess it does. Oh, I think we got him. Nice! And that about wraps it up for this video. Well, thanks for joining me on this trip on memory lane, and I'll see you next time. Latest!